Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go again. Ohio State and Oregon, 2 memorable games last season. The Ducks surviving in a thriller in the regular season. And then Ohio State going to the Rose Bowl in a playoff game and just pounding Oregon. It was a huge payback statement.
I don't know if I can ever recall such a build-up of a massive game. And remember, Oregon had been that #1 ranked team.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's saying he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Moore. They'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz, he doesn't recognize it, ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
It's second down after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And sack sets up second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And he's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 43-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Casper. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down mark.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Using his legs, it's Hughes. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Here he goes. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Tailback takes the hand off again. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls, but right now widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Hughes. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw yet again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Back to throw. It's Moore. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Grab behind the line. It's Tate. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Ncaa. The sure hands, it's Peoples. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Going with the old counter run here. He's in the clear. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the second down play. Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down play for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll give it to the back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And it's a bunch formation. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a first down.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Garcia. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass complete on the crosser. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To the air. It's Ncaa. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And he keeps it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Trying to find room. It's Hughes. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Ncaa. Grab down the middle, it's Peoples. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch!
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback keeps the football. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
They got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that Chris. They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Moore. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Casper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. finally they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. That's already his 5th punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for 1st down yardage. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Looking to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Swing to the wide receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Continues to fight for yards. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the run, it's Hughes. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Movement here from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. Option look. It's saying. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's saying. He's running out of time here. Now the pass rush gets home.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with a running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Hit just as he throws the ball. Wide open downfield. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.